Going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. And yeah, I know my light is blinking. I just turned it on. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, nowadays in America, with all that's going on, as insane as it is, you cannot even put the level of crazy that you see out here in any type of category. But if you could, what I'm about to talk to you today about would be at the top. You hear me? At the top. Enter this woman here. I told you before, juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous. And sometimes juggernaut don't take their medication. Enter this woman up here. This is 30-year-old Rochelle Reckless from I think she's near Detroit, but let me see if I can find out where she's from. Lake Orion, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, a few days ago, this woman made history by playing her life like a real-life video game and racking up points that I have never seen another human being do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the woman that you heard about because this story's going viral. This woman who works in the court system as a clerk, I think, went on a hit and run spree, hitting at least 10 people, 2 police cars, and a police officer going through 4 different townships, police in tow, with her 2 little babies in the car. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay, now to a wild and dangerous rampage stretching across multiple Metro Detroit cities, ending in a Walmart parking lot in Warren.
Police from Royal Oak, Clawson, Hazel Park, and Warren all responding to this. Investigators say the woman behind the wheel struck more than 10 people, including a police officer, all while her children were in the car.
7 News Detroit reporter Carly Petrus has the disturbing details and what police say may have triggered the violent spree.
The reckless rampage ending here at this Walmart on Van Dyke near 12 Mile. It's calm now, but just a few nights ago, police say this parking lot was chaos. A multi-city hit-and-run spree.
Definitely a bizarre circumstance, to say the least, one that we certainly don't train for or plan to deal with a lot.
Warren Police Lieutenant John Gajewski says it all started in Royal Oak Friday around 8:15 p.m.
She hit one person in Royal Oak. She hit a couple of patrol cars and stuff in Clawson. She hit another person in Hazel Park.
The woman being accused of the crimes, 30-year-old Rochelle Reckless, eventually made her way to Warren, hitting a person at a business on 9 Mile and several people in the Walmart parking lot on Van Dyke. That's also where she was arrested.
At that time, she did resist arrest. She assaulted our officers.
But what shocked officers even more, both of Reckless's young children were with her at some point, including her 6-year-old, who was in the car with her the entire time.
It's just a miracle that nobody is critically injured or dead. And you know, our hearts and prayers go out to the victims and certainly a child for having to experience this.
In total, Reckless hit at least 10 people with her car, including a police officer. Now she's facing more than a dozen felony charges.
10 counts of assault with intent to murder, 1 for each victim struck. It's a life felony. They issued some counts of fleeing and eluding, certainly assaulting a police officer, damage to property, and child abuse.
Do you believe that drugs or alcohol were involved?
No, again, what you'd think, right? You'd think that maybe there's a drug or alcohol issue here. Our investigators are confident that, you know, this case has a mental health component.
Although this case is extreme, Gajewski says it's part of a larger trend his department is seeing, a rise in mental health-related emergencies.
Our officers are going on several calls a day.
If you or someone you know is in crisis, the National Mental Health Hotline is 988. Reckless's bond is set at $750,000. She's due back in court on October 7th. In Warren, Carly Petrus, 7 News, Detroit.
Now to this story, a local mom on a rampage. Police say she randomly ran down 10 pedestrians with her Jeep.
This spanned 2 counties, several cities, and to top it off, her kids were in the car with her at the time. Fox 2's Jessica Dubnak is now live in Warren with more on this unbelievable story. Walk us through this, Jessica.
Well, Taryn and Roop, we broke this story Friday night here on Fox 2. And since then, we've been watching the tally grow as far as random pedestrians that were run over. Warren police say it was all at the hands of a woman, a 30-year-old woman from Lake Orion. And as you said, she had her 12-year-old and 6-year-old in the car with her. Now, police tell me they believe she was having some kind of schizophrenic episode, possibly off of her medication. And her arrest, very dramatic arrest, was caught on video. Police say that's 30-year-old Rachel Ricklefs, hauled off by Warren police. She went with the fight. You could see that, allegedly biting and kicking officers at this Walmart off Van Dyke near 15 Mile Road. Now, it started in Royal Oak Friday night. She had her 12-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter in that SUV. Police say she was picking pedestrians randomly to run over in parking lots. 10 people in all with minor injuries, but one person had some broken bones. When she allegedly got to Clawson, her son was able to escape the SUV, but her daughter was with her during the several-hour ordeal as she headed east, allegedly hitting people along the way.
I can only imagine what it was like, how scared they must have been to be in the car, and that's something no officer, no parent, I don't think anybody in the community even wants to see a child in. So just a wide range of emotions on a scenario that we certainly can't plan for, we certainly can't train for, and it definitely one that is very unique.
You think about that little 6-year-old in the car witnessing all of that for hours. Now, per protocol, Warren police did have to alert CPS. I understand that the children are safe with family. Meanwhile, their mother racked up 18 felonies. She's being held on a hefty bond of $750,000. Reporting live in Warren, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, just terrible, especially with those children in the car. Do we have any idea about this woman's past? Has she had run-ins with the law before?
Well, that's the thing, Rope. She has a clean record, but interesting to note, she is actually a clerk with the Oakland County Circuit Court, so she knows the law side of things from the other way, and now she's being held in the Macomb County Jail.
Yeah, Jessica Dupnack for us live tonight. We'll talk to you tonight on The Edge at 11. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what compares to that? It's like just when you think you've seen everything, something else comes and knocks that one right in the dirt. Now, we can't say mental illness didn't play a part in it. Of course, she did. Obviously, this woman, and I think they said she was schizophrenic or something. Obviously, this woman was going through a mental health crisis, but she's still going to be held accountable for what she did. Because whether she was crazy or not, what them little kids endured is enough to make anybody crazy. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You ever notice when you see Jessica Dupnack on the news, they always give her the craziest stories. Jessica, I feel for you, love, because I can tell sometimes they probably be ringing her phone. Hey, get over to Warren, Michigan. We got this story we want you to do. And then she see what the story is. She probably be like, damn, I don't want to do this shit again. The way they be running her through the mud, man, she probably rather do the weather. Shit, and I don't blame her. It's crazy out here in these streets, and they got her all up in it. This woman right here, man, it's a mess. But then again, what do you expect from the juggernaut female? I told you before, the juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous. And juggernaut sometimes don't take the medicine. Species name. Damn, it's hump day and we doing this shit. Juggernautus, Vanilla Skyus, Ride or Dius. The vehicular homicide kind, the delusional kind. She get behind the wheel, she'll speed and kill. And you seen it. She looked like she don't give a damn. I don't know if she got fired from the job or they gave her a warning or what. Contempt of court. Something happened that ticked her off. She in the car with a 12-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. The 6-year-old daughter had to endure the brunt of that just psychological, that ride from hell. Now the 12-year-old boy, he got the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? He probably was thinking, just looking at the world, he's like, oh, shit. He probably counting the offenses. Okay, one charge, a hit and run. 2 charge, 3 charge, 4 charge, 5 charge. Oh, vehicular homicide. I'm just a kid. The government is shut down. Trump is in office. He jumped the fuck out the car. Good for you, son. Sometimes you got to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said they got it on video. Little boy jumping out the car. He jumped out the car holding his meat. At least he tried to protect that, and he rolled around and got some road rash, but he's okay, I heard, according to reports. But think about this, man. What would spur somebody to do this? If she has episodes like that, you know she on serious medication. What could cause that? Depression? She get angry at somebody? Husband? Somebody? Fuck this. Forget to take a medicine? Boom, off the hook. It's just that simple. It's crazy out here. It is. It's crazy out here, man. I mean, they said this happened Friday around 8:15. They said around 10:50 p.m. the same night. So for 2.5 hours, this chick just running around. Said she allegedly ran over a man in the parking lot of a Warren business on 9 Mile. Following the pedestrian crash, Recklivs allegedly fled south on Van Dyke. While on Van Dyke near Covington Boulevard, she allegedly hit a man who was crossing the street and proceeded south. She drove to the Walmart at 12 Mile and Van Dyke before entering the parking lot in the store and allegedly hitting a Walmart employee. She probably hit the cart boy. Damn! Said out of all the victims, police say all 10 victims were struck, reported to be stable. Her daughter, who was with her throughout the night, was not injured, thank God. But I mean, man, it's some stuff out here. Everybody's losing their shit, whether they have mental illness or not. And it's just upsetting. I seen this last night, but I had to go out and work, so I give it to y'all a little late, but still some of y'all never heard of this. But I mean, damn, that could have been any of us just walking down the street. She just picking people. Fuck that. Ah! Boom. My thing is, how did she go that far, that long, without somebody catching her? Of course, the way they're making it, she was like a raving maniac. I wonder if she stopped at stoplights. How did the police even get behind her? These are the charges she has. She's faced with 10 counts of assault with intent to commit murder. Oh yeah, she's gone. 2 counts of third-degree fleeing and eluding. 2 counts of malicious destruction of police and fire property. 2 counts of malicious destruction of personal property. 1 count of assault with a dangerous weapon. 1 count of resisting and obstructing police. And 1 count of 4th-degree child abuse. In addition to acting a fool when they grabbed her. Could you imagine being that little girl? Seriously, all jokes aside. And you're seeing people flying over the goddamn car. Your mom is screaming and acting stupid. You're a little kid and you know. And you're screaming at the top of your lungs, "Mommy, stop." And she's not. And then your brother jumps out the car, leaves you in there. You just stuck like, damn, I can't get out of this. Then the police come, grab her, snatch her ass out the car, give her the business right there in front of you. Did you hear when they was pulling over, the car was beeping and stuff? I don't know if that was a little girl. Somebody said, "Mommy." Oh, man, that's horrific for a child to go through. But, man, damn, this is why somebody would take their medicine so they wouldn't have episodes like this and scare their children. She know better. Either way, man, shit is stupid. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.